Hi, my name is Robin and I am in the LIS 705 Asian Research Materials and Methods class at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. The topic for my library guide, or LibGuide for short, is medieval Japanese literature. A little background info before I start. The approximate time period for medieval Japan was 1185 to 1600 AD. This was the Kamakura period, the Muromachi period, and the Zuchi-Momoyama period. Okay, so what is literature? We all know literature is both nonfiction and fiction. However, Japanese literature blurs the lines between the two. Topics of Japanese literature were influenced by life events and sometimes written in the perspective of the author. Japanese literature genres include poetry, drama, novels, personal diaries, and collections of random thoughts and impressions. Topics of medieval Japanese literature included writings of Zen Buddhism, tales of wars, histories, the development of the warrior class, the samurai, no theater, and ranga, linked verse. Writings about life and death, simple lifestyles, and redemption through killing were the most popular topics during this era. Back to my LibGuide. This LibGuide has 6 tabs: dictionaries and encyclopedias, journals, databases, bibliographies and indexes, visual materials, and other resources from the web. All the resources are listed in alphabetical order for all the tabs except for the Dictionaries and Encyclopedia tab. This tab is organized by type of dictionary and encyclopedia. For example, this one is Japanese English Dictionary, Literary Dictionary by period, Literary Encyclopedias, and History Encyclopedias. Because of the variety of topics that medieval Japanese literature covers, I wanted this guide to have some subject-specific reference sources, such as literary, history, war, and art sources, as well as the general sources. All of the reference sources listed in this guide are easy to use and will get you the results you're looking for. Now we will go over a couple of reference materials. As you scroll through this guide, please note that a UH login is required to access most of the materials. So our first reference material that we'll go over is JSTOR. JSTOR is a digital library of academic journals, books, and primary sources. It offers both basic and advanced searching options, as well as a browse by title, publisher, or subject. Under Advanced Search, a journal filter, narrow by discipline and/or journal are available. This option has 71 discipline choices and provides the number of titles available for each discipline. So if you click on the JSTOR link, the JSTOR homepage, which is this one, will come up. As I mentioned before, this is the basic search, and then here's the link to advanced search. You can also find or get to the advanced search by clicking on this search drop-down box. If you click on the browse, you can browse by title, publisher, or subject. So let's go into advanced search. Here you'll see the usual Boolean searching. There is full text, author, item title, abstract or caption, and the usual Boolean operators and or not, plus 3 extra near 5, 10, 25. Here you can select an access type. I believe this may depend on the library subscription of JSTOR database. If you are using JSTOR, a different JSTOR not from the UH library system, but perhaps the Hawaii State Library system, you may or may not be allowed to use a certain one. Well, down here is the narrow by, item type, date range, language. You can also search by publication title and ISBN. Now over here, the journal filter, narrow by discipline and or journal. As I mentioned before, JSTOR has 71 different disciplines. As you can see, you can scroll down, there's a lot. Let's see. So we can do a search, medieval Japanese literature, language and literature. The nice, really cool thing about this journal filter is that for each discipline, it lists how many titles there are. So you can either click this drop down arrow, which will drop down all the different types of language and literature sub-discipline or subtopics. If you click on the main language and literature box, everything below gets checked off as well. So let's try a simple search. I will scroll down to the J's, to Japanese language and literature. Check this box. Scroll back up and let's do medieval Japanese literature to start off with. Click search. And as you can see, we got 170 search results. Over here you can narrow it down after the results. So now by content type, the access options, sort by relevance, export selected type citations, our results. And as you can see here, it lists the journal and the volume, pages. On the right hand, you can download PDF, add to your list, and this button, cite this item, can come in handy. Here you go. MLA, APA, and Chicago. This is really nice, especially if you don't want to or you're still not familiar with how to cite a material manually. So let's do one more search. You can go back to modify search. Let's just do medieval Japan. Let's try poetry. Search. So this one is a little bigger result, hit 333 search results. The first is this article here. Let's scroll down. You can see some of the results are the same as our last one. A little bit different, I guess, content type. A little bit more to the title compared to just back matter. And as you can see here, there is this search help link. If you click on it, it does take you to the JSTOR Support on searching, I guess, 3 different levels. It's Boolean, and then this, for example, this will tell you what JSTOR takes, like the type of truncation and wildcards. And then it also gives you some pointers and tips on how to download and what you can do with your results. So this link is very helpful. So let's go back to the LibGuide. Now our next resource that we will go over is under the other resources from the web, and we will be going over this resource, the Japanese Text Initiative, or JTI. This is an online source that allows users to search through the text that JTI has by title, author, and titles in chronological order, which the two options are pre-modern period or modern period. JTI also offers a Japanese-English dictionary as well as other online resources. All resources on the JTI website, including some of the texts, are available in Japanese and English. So you can click on this link here, and this homepage will pop up. So as you can read here, the Japanese Text Initiative, or JTI, is part of the collaboration between the University of Virginia Library Electronic Text Center and the University of Pittsburgh East Asian Library. And you can read more about this initiative at this link. You can see there's an online text, search the text, dictionaries, and links. So let's click on online text. If you click on this titles and authors, you'll get a complete list of what they have in the initiative. And then here is the titles in chronological order. So let's click on pre-modern period, because that's what the medieval Japan is. So as you can see, this table is a pretty nicely divided table. You get the time periods on the left hand side for different genre types, and then the titles or the text within each genre listed here. So this here is the medieval Japanese time period. So let's click on Heike Monogatari link, and I believe this is the Tale of the Heike. If you click on here, you will get the text. As you can see, the text here is all in Japanese, and you can browse by the chapters on the left hand side. So, and the original sources listed here, and there you go for this title. So let's go back, and that was in fiction. Let's try this link for poetry. 100 poems by 100 poets. So I guess you have these different links that you can choose from. A note on English translation. Let's see what that says. I guess looks like this is a note from the editor or author for that poem. Then let's go back. Let's look at search the text. So here you have the regular search for word or phrase, or by author or title. Dictionary is the one Jim Brain's Japanese English Dictionary. Links, other websites, and as you can see here, this is to change it to Japanese, and then you can change it. So let's go back to the home page. you can change it back to English. And that is pretty much it for the Japanese text initiative. And that is the end of this video for my LibGuide. I hope this is helpful for your classes and studies. Thank you very much for watching, and happy studies. Thank you.